Well, hello everybody, and I would say that this is another great video here for you guys to see. Now, this is actually going to be different than all the rest of the videos I've also made in the past here, but there's a lot that I'm going to be doing later that I plan to do later, so yeah, that's the most very important thing too. It's actually about making sure everybody's on the same page actually, and not only on the same page, but make sure that everybody's safe, and actually I care about everybody's safety, and all at one time. All at one time into one person. And with that being said, there's a lot of other different events that actually have happened to me because of it. In other words, there's like a whole bunch of series of different good events and bad events. So, mainly all of them were good. But the majority, like 25% of them were like not really so good of events. But anyhow, not getting into full details of what they were, but anyhow, I did those things. So that's because that was me back then. That was me way before the channel even started. So that was like the other backstory of me that I don't really need to tell anybody. So I don't think you really want to know the backstory of me. It was ugly. Let's just put it that way. So you guys, I'm going to actually say this, that this is for you, NASA, and I would say that this is how I know how to get on. I definitely know how to get on even a real spacesuit. So that's because I've been with like inflatable costumes for like 5 years, and it feels like I'm in a spacesuit. So yeah, I've been knowing exactly what else is to be expected into being one, and actually it is more complicated than what it really is to actually know how to make one. So actually I don't want, with that being said, I already know how to do certain other things. And I'll actually prove that to you guys that I actually know how to do these things, so, and prove to everybody that I know how to do something. At least something is better than nothing. And it's not really obsolete technology, anyone can do this. It's not about, oh, I can do that, or I cannot do that, and this and that kind of thing. It's about, it's okay if you can do it. It's alright if you can do that, and that's alright. It's okay to be not so different. It's okay to just like fit in and just be right. Just be just right, alright? So, anyhow, with that being said, I'm actually going to just put this on just to do that. Just for that matter. And I'm going to just unfold it. This is not how, of course, a real one's supposed to look, though. They look a lot more different, alright? So, and there's a lot more steps to them, so I know that. I definitely know that. I've seen plenty of YouTube videos about it and know exactly how to do a lot of different other things. As long as I can be put to the test, or put to the test, then I can always do something even greater than that. So, the technology that I know about is way more than what you guys are working on, NASA. And I am definitely dead serious. So, if you guys bring me in or somewhere and start me in a facility somewhere, then I can be, I'll be doing a really great job. Not a poor job, really great job. Like if I really knew it all, but I can be educated as long as I'm actually doing these kind of things. I can be educated along the way, instead of just trying to be educated like education before then. I can be educated along the way. It's okay to do that. There's nothing wrong with doing that. So, and of course, I'm a little bit on a slow learner side, though, but not technology-wise. I'm totally into technology. So, as I was trying to do, I have to put the blower system in there because, you know, this is an inflatable costume. In other words, the real ones don't have blower systems like that. They have a similar system, like an air system or something like that, too. Because they cost like millions of dollars, of course. I know that. This one's like a fraction of that. It's just an example of what I actually know how to do. So far, what else I'm learning? Gotta take this out. Yes, this actually does get tangled up with other blower systems. I do have other mini blowers in here that I do a lot of other different things with. Actually, I wasn't going to use that today. I was actually going to use the other battery pack. I'm going to be using this mini blower, which this is actually has the best wire in there, which this wire doesn't tend to bend as easy as the other ones do. So I'm actually talking to my fans at this point too, and you guys, and of course to let you guys know that, hey, this is what I know. But yeah, I know a lot about motors and mini blowers and stuff like that. 5 years of experience in that field, but about a couple years, for the first couple of years, I actually haven't really done much. So I do talk a whole bunch about when it comes to technology. But when it comes to more things like, oh, can you actually think of doing this for us then? Then actually something like that. Something that shouldn't be that simple for an easy task for an easy person, something like that. But it's easier for me to do that. It is actually complicated to actually try to explain certain other things of what else I know. So anyhow, I'm going to get this on here. Like I said earlier, I'm just going to get this on rather than talking. So that's because I'm still getting down to it because I have to get it all set up. And I actually have to put that battery pack right over here. I haven't gotten this one on in a while. So, and it actually works over there. And in order for me to turn that on, I have to actually be inside the suit to turn that on. My spacesuit. Come on, I gotta put my leg through there. Sometimes it's difficult to put my leg through there, especially if I'm in a rush or something. There you go. And then I'm just going to put the wire in there again, because I'm going to reposition it in there. And I'm going to zip this up from the bottom over there. And then, of course, I'm going to do this with it. First of all, gotta zip up the zipper in the back. How in the heck am I supposed to get it on if I cannot zip up the zipper? So, or actually, it's easier to do with the gloves on and all that. Takes about 5 minutes to even do anyways. I'm just showing you guys in real time this is how long it really takes to get on a Spaceman inflatable costume. But if you decide to want to actually buy one off online or something like that, like eBay or something. But yeah, they're pretty hard to get on. Not that hard though, but they're pretty easy once you know what you're doing. Alright. Oh great, got stuck on something over there. Since you cannot see what you're doing, that's what happens. It'll get stuck on something at some point and then you got this. Do that with it. And then you gotta put the you gotta plug in your blower system so you can breathe. In other words, you can't really breathe that well in this thing. You can suffocate very easily. Hang on. Got one thing. One more thing. Technical difficulties for a second. Be right back. Well, I got the thing on. It was a real pain in the butt, but just like a real one. A real one's much worse. I can still get it. But yeah, anyhow, I just, well, as I was getting on earlier, I had to skip some of it. The zipper actually broke in this one a little bit. So, anyhow, you also have to have the blower running at all times. If you don't have this on this one particularly, and not on the real one. But anyhow, this one right here, you have to have it on, in other words, you can suffocate. And definitely, yeah, you don't want to be suffocating in that. So anyhow, I would say see you guys in my next adventure. And I would say don't forget to like this video and subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. And peace out.